I am pleased at this time to invite Alice Williams, who is our district lay leader, to come up, and she's going to share some things with us.
Good morning, Bob. It's so, I don't know about you all, but if the first part of this year is any indication, this year is just jam-packed with all kinds of activities and events and things that as laity and clergy in the United Methodist Church we should be excited about, we should be challenged about, and we should be humbled to be in a place where we are servants and stewards of the church. This is a year also that's filled with a lot of newness and transition, and we are excited, Bob, that you are here, and we welcome you as our new DS, and we thank you for the service that you give already. So let's welcome you. Yay for us. God has been good to the East Central District in so many ways, and your leadership is one of those. So, a couple of things. When you come to these things, some of you may have heard me say this before, but it's true. Anytime you come together in a group like this, we have three choices that we can take. We can be one of three things, according to Dr. Steve Robbins, who is kind of a neuroscience guy. If anybody watches Big Bang Theory, it's right. And so it's Amy Farrah Fowler. They play with your brain and they try to understand what makes people tick. He says there's three things that happen when you come to an event like this. One is you come as an explorer. I put on my explorer garb to get today so that is a reminder of that. You come because you want to gain as much knowledge as you can, and then you make the commitment that you're going to take it back and apply it, and you're just a sponge that's going to soak it all up. The second is that you come as a vacationer. This is just a nice way to get out of the house on a Saturday morning. Maybe you're skirting the honey-do list, and this is just kind of a place where you can kind of take a short vacation as to where you are. And then the third is you're a hostage. You woke up this morning or last week, and your spouse or someone said to you, please come with me to the district training event. And so in the goodness of your heart, you decided to do that. But at some point today, you're going to feel those bonds of freedom that you wish you could go to, and you're just going to feel shackled. For the vacationer, the thing I can tell you is it's going to be difficult because you're going to want to take that place in your mind, that little mental vacation. Somebody's going to be talking, and you'll hear half of what they say, and the other half is on an island in Tahiti somewhere. For the hostage person, the only thing I can say to you is the truth shall set you free. But my hope today is that all of us will be willing to be explorers, that we will take the opportunity that we've been given here by the many people who are the presenters and those who have put time and effort in putting together information for you, that we will truly want to hear what is said, and we will let the Lord speak to us and open our hearts and open our minds. The other thing I would suggest to you, too, is that leadership is a very important thing. It's something that we need to make sure that we're embracing and embracing well. And especially now in the church. I don't need to tell you this, you know it, but we're in a transition, and the church is always in transition, and it should be, right? Because the world is in transition, and the church is not immune from the transitions that are affecting the world. As a matter of fact, we're supposed to be in ministry to the world. So my challenge to you as folks that are here today in leadership roles and as clergy is that you take this opportunity to allow your bucket to be filled with the things that you need to be able to go back and empower others to become leaders in the church as well. There are a couple of things I do want to mention to you from a laity perspective, especially. Next weekend, if you have the opportunity and can make your way to Lakeland, and you can sign up on the FLUMC site, it is the Bishop's Conference Table, and it's the listening opportunity for us to share any concerns, thoughts, things that we feel in particular strongly about to all of the delegates who are going to General Conference and to Jurisdictional Conference this year. Jurisdictional Conference, General Conference, two very big pieces for the United Methodist Church. It's where decisions are made. It's how we think about living into God's grace in the world, our social principles. It's about how we govern ourselves, that kind of thing. please do not take this opportunity lightly. If you have the ability and are able to do so, I highly encourage each of you to sign up and go and to attend that session, because it is an opportunity to voice things that you may have as concerns, or how God may be speaking to you around the decisions that need to be made in our church, and there are many of them. The other thing I would say to you is our conference continues to grow, that we are looking for ways, as I said before, to equip leadership. And we are in some pilots. I'm going to be talking about those in my session, but just want you to know that the thing that Bob has helped us to do, the thing that Annette Pendergrass has helped us to do, the thing that even Wayne Wyatt helped us to do as DSs, is to open ourselves to looking and exploring different ways that we can work with churches and congregations to help them to grow into the gifts and graces of Jesus Christ that has blessed them. Some of these pilots you'll be hearing more and more about, but I would just say to you that be in prayer for those churches that are allowing us to try to test out a few different approaches and some of the training that we've been doing. You'll hear more about that in some of the breakout sessions today. But just know that we are looking for ways to make all of our churches in the East Central District as viable and as relevant to the communities that they're in and to the congregations, the people that are there, so that our congregations reflect the love and grace of Jesus Christ to all around us. It is now, I think, my great privilege, or are you going to introduce Jim? You're going to introduce Jim. Then it's not my privilege to do this, but blessings on you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Alice. And I can see it now, next year's promotion of the East Central District training event. Skirt the honey-do list. Attend the training event. Yeah.